Core here with Race Day Quads, and today we're looking at a LED controller by KoreKoncept. This is the Chroma LED controller by KoreKoncept. It measures 27 millimeters in length, 15 millimeters in width, and 8 millimeters in depth. It weighs 3.14 grams, and with the available 24 LED strip, it weighs 7.73 grams. It takes up to 4 cell voltage on these two pads, and on the back it has a built-in adjustable 5-volt regulator. A word of caution, it is very unlikely that you will need to adjust it, but if you decide to do that, adjusting it too high can cause damage to your unit, so please be careful. It can control up to 25 LEDs on output 1 and 2, and the third pad is for custom firmware. It has 5 different light modes with 9 different colors, and all of that can be controlled by this single button. So here's our LED controller soldered up to our LED strip. Keep in mind that these arrows on your LED strip is the signal path, so you need to keep on the left side of this arrow with your signal, or your LEDs will not program properly. When you first plug in your LiPo, only the first 4 LEDs are going to light up. To change that, we're going to hold this down for about 2.5–3 seconds. When you let go, you see one LED, and you're going to hit this button for how many LEDs you want to light up. So in this case, we want to light up 24 LEDs, so we're going to hit this 23 more times. Alright, so we got all 24 lit up, and we're going to hold it down for about another second. And then now you have all 24 LEDs lit up. To change the effect of your LEDs, you're going to hold down the button for about 2.5 seconds. Right now, we're going in one direction. Here is solid. Here is a glitter effect. And you have the option to turn your LEDs off. By default, your controller should be set up in rainbow mode where it goes through the colors. And to change that, it's just a single quick press of the button to scroll through your colors. So everything's now hooked up and wired, and I want to get a close shot here real quick just to remind you that your signal does need to be in the left hand of the arrow, and I have all four LEDs hooked up in parallel to the controller, and you can run your signal in series, but for the power you do need to go in parallel. I did try it in series and that did not work. So I have all my wires coming up here, and I have all 4 block white and red directly soldered to the pads here, and I just used some heat shrink that came with the controller and a zip tie, and put it in between the unit and the heat shrink, and just zip tied it to my standoffs here just to get out of the way and have easy access to that button. Alright, so we're plugged in and everything is looking great. And the thing I want to mention is that when you unplug your quad and plug it back in, it's going to remember the last setting you had. So there's no going through the programming modes and getting your color back. It's just going to come right back. And you may be wondering why use this controller versus just using your flight controller and program it through Betaflight. Well, let's say you're in a night race and you need to change colors. It's just a matter of hitting this button as opposed to hooking up to Betaflight and changing the settings there. So it's much faster, save you a bunch of time, and of course there's always the option of just turning it off. So if this is something you're interested in, check out the link below. I'm Corey with Race Day Quads, and thank you for watching.